Hi guys, and welcome to prediction week 35, and we start tonight on Tuesday. It's going to be a bit hard to do this video actually, but we'll get through it. So tonight at 7:45, we have Brighton versus Tottenham. Obviously, you know, Tottenham nearly had a comeback. They nearly did what Manchester United did last week against Manchester City. You know, they got it back to 2-1, but in the end, Manchester City did clinch the title by winning 3-1 in the end. So there was no repeat of the Manchester derby last week, and now Manchester City are now champions. So it was only a matter of time, to be fair. But now we have to congratulate Manchester City. They've had an absolutely outstanding season, and you know, I hope it's a better season next year. You know, in terms of the title race and stuff like that. But onto the game. Yeah, I think Brighton's going to put up a bit of a fight, but I think that Tottenham will have too much for them. So I'm going to go Brighton 1, Tottenham 2. Right, now we go to tomorrow's game at 7:45. We have Bournemouth versus Manchester United. And again, I didn't see that one coming personally. I didn't watch the game, but I just turned on after and saw that West Bromwich had actually beaten Manchester United 1-0 at Old Trafford as well. So, you know, I'm going to give something for Bournemouth in this game actually, because I think Bournemouth can get at Manchester United. I don't think they'll be strong enough to beat them, but I do think they can get something out of this game. So I'm going to go Bournemouth 1, Manchester United 1. Now we have two games on Thursday. So the first one is Burnley versus Chelsea at 7:45. And again, Burnley are looking to overtake Arsenal at the moment. Chelsea are looking to get further away from Arsenal. Great comeback against Southampton, by the way. I can't deny that. You know, there was 2-0 down, came back and won 3-2. So you know, you can't fault that. You know, that's absolutely class. You know, to be fair. But I think this is going to be a really good tight game actually to watch, and I'm going to go Burnley 1, Chelsea 1. The other game is Leicester versus Southampton. That's also at 7:45. And again, you know, Southampton's fighting for points at the moment. I think they let their side down and the fans down on Saturday. And I think that Leicester's going to have a bit too much for them as well. So I'm going to go Leicester 2, Southampton 1. Right, on to Saturday's fixtures, and we have only two games on Saturday. We have West Bromwich versus Liverpool at 12:30, and I've just mentioned, you know, West Brom's great victory at Old Trafford on Saturday, and I think that they can take some confidence to that. I think they're more or less down anyway, so they've got nothing to lose. And I think if they can get Liverpool, they'll get a result out of this game as well. So I'm going to go West Bromwich 1, Liverpool 1. The other game at 3 o'clock is Watford versus Crystal Palace. Again, Crystal Palace in desperate need of 3 points. Watford can be one of them kind of funny sides. Palace can be one of them funny sides. So I'm going to go for the game of the week, if you like, which is going to be the end-to-end game. It's what I usually go for once a week. So I'm going to go Watford 2, Crystal Palace 2. On to Sunday's fixtures. There's 3 for Sunday. The first one is at 1:30. Arsenal versus West Ham. I think Arsenal, they started off absolutely fantastic against Newcastle. It was like watching the old Arsenal, you know, with the pass and move. We were too fast for Newcastle. Took the lead, very good goal as well. But then we just seemed to flop, you know, as Arsenal tend to be doing lately. You know, we've gone back to how we usually are. You know, it was our first loss in so many weeks, but it was just, you know, the games when we do lose, they were like one of them ones where it was just like we just absolutely flop, we crumble, and we just couldn't get back into the game. And obviously West Ham's fighting for points at the moment. Got a very crucial point last night against Stoke, and I think that West Ham's going to get a point at Arsenal as well. I don't think Arsenal, as I say, they haven't really got anything to play for. He's going for that Europa League now, and as I say, with West Ham fighting for points, I don't think they'll be strong enough to beat Arsenal at Arsenal, but I do think they can get a point out of this game. So I'm going to go Arsenal 1, West Ham 1. The other game on Sunday at 1:30 is Stoke versus Burnley. So Burnley's playing twice in the space of a couple of days. And again, as I say, Stoke's fighting for points, and Burnley wanting to overtake Arsenal at the moment. I think Burnley will be too strong for Stoke, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go Stoke 1, Burnley 2. The other game on Sunday is at 4:30, Manchester City versus Swansea. And again, I know that Manchester City have won the title now. but they're just probably playing for how many points they can get towards the end of the season now. So and it's at Manchester City, so I think they'll be too strong for Swansea. I'm going to go Manchester City 2, Swansea 0. And at 8 o'clock on Monday, we have Everton versus Newcastle. Again, Everton's not really got anything to play for. Their season's more or less over. Newcastle have pretty much secured a place in the Premier League for next year as well by beating Arsenal on the weekend. So I'm just going to go for a simple draw for this week for the Monday night. I'm going to go Everton 1, Newcastle 1. So that's been my predictions for this week, guys. Obviously, that goes into the weekend's predictions. So I won't see you now till the week Friday. So thank you for watching, guys.